There's so much style. They just made a part 2 of it. It's Mango's combo video. It's amazing. But we're going to get right onto it with this next game. This is Losers Bracket.
Yes, sir.
FXDFW Gabe versus Hamyojo.
Yeah. So Gabe is known for his fantastic Fox play. And Hamyojo is known in the PM scene for his Yoshi. But now he's
formerly in the Melee scene for his Yoshi as well.
And as well. But he's making a great transition over to Sheik and has been making great strides so far. Not only this week, but last week as well.
You know, I still miss the Yoshi, man. But we're going to see some of those concepts from Yoshi carry over in this game.
Yeah.
And that's going to be really interesting to watch play out.
So, I don't know if we've done this before. You want to place bets? Because for me, I like Sheik in this matchup. For me personally, because if you can get the tempo started very early, then you can potentially really end the game quickly. But it all comes down to if you force Fox to really have to use his recovery, and I feel like that's where he shines the most. But once you get them up to the 100%, you know, around triple digits, it's a guaranteed kill for Sheik. Versus, you know, Fox, where you kind of have those up smashes at around what, 90s?
90s. Depends on the stage, really.
Yeah,
With this stage and the high ceiling is going to be a little bit harder. One thing to think about in this matchup, really, and I know that on paper, especially at the highest level, Fox is good up smash, but
exactly what you're talking about.
That
the high ceiling
saves him. The high ceiling saves him. At the highest level, Fox does have the advantage, but here, because both players aren't necessarily god tier status necessarily, there's a bit more leeway, and it can go either way, really. I think that the way Gabe is going to be winning this is if he plays really smart and doesn't fall for the way that Hamyojo is probably going to win this, which is by looking for some of those gimps and whatnot.
Yeah. Because
especially against Spaceys, Sheik has some great gimp options.
Yeah, I agree. This neutral is ridiculous. I like the shine, wave dash into up smash. Potential back air, there it is.
Trying to close it out. Oh, there it is. Gabe is so good at punishing Sheik's recovery. But good DI there by Hamyojo.
Yeah, that's something to keep in mind is that... Oh, wow.
Wow, that was hurt. So smart. Did you notice how he jumped to avoid the Sheik back air, but at the same time put himself in a position to hit with his own back air? Oh, so smart by Gabe, who's up a stock right now. Can he maintain the stock lead? Trying to get that extra credit going. Ooh, launched off of the stage. Finds a forward air. This should be the end of the stock. Yes, it is. So, relatively tied, really close game, almost tied.
Right.
Oh, but Gabe definitely has a good string of momentum right now. Good wave dash back by Hamyojo. Hamyojo's wave dashes are really solid right now, making it really difficult for Gabe to get some solid approaches started.
I like what I'm seeing, though, on the Oki, where you see, like, jab setups. You'll see them use jab to force stand, and then they'll pop up, and you have to make a good read. I like what I'm seeing so far from Hamyojo, but...
Oh, good awareness by Gabe
sorry,
there.
homie. I just cursed you. I'm sorry.
Good. Gabe knew that because he had just grabbed the edge, he'd have enough invincibility to essentially not worry about the vanish taking place.
Yeah.
The little explosion at the end taking place and really affecting him.
Empty jump into forward air. Okay.
Wow, good stuff. Nair into dash attack. Really just steadily piling on this damage on Hamyojo, who's having a really tough time closing up this second stock. And just as I say it, nails that forward air. It is a tied stock game, but the percentage we have to keep in mind.
Yeah, that's the big issue here.
Like we said before, probably not enough to kill with the up smash unless Hamyojo is not on point with his DI, but he's been playing phenomenally as far as DI goes.
Or if they're up on the platforms. If they're up on the platforms, that'll be an extra bit to consider there. Oh, gosh. That's a scary point. You don't want to get that far.
Yeah, I think here he might be enough to up smash. Yeah, just enough to kill. Good stuff there by Gabe. Whew, took a lot out of him there. He takes the first game.
Yes, that was solid play. He did a great job racking up the percentages, not worrying about that high ceiling, and did a well-placed up smash to finish that off. Yeah. He did. So Gabe, you will notice, is also someone who doesn't really go so heavy into shine spikes like someone like Thorax does, where they kind of have that extra style, that extra flair. But Gabe is someone who plays very technical, very smart, very fundamental oriented. So I want to see what he's going to go into this next match doing. But Hamyojo, I think he had the right tempo, he had the right pace, he was doing the right options. I kind of wanted to see more out of Oki for him. He had the right idea at first. I wanted to see him rack up percentages quicker and easier.
Interesting, making the counter pick to Yoshi's story. This is one of Hamyojo's favorite stages. We saw him make a counter pick earlier here whenever he lost a match. Oh, clips him with the needle.
Some places just feel like home, man. Let's see.
Oh, good
there.
back air there. Gabe's been really on point nailing those back airs.
Yes, sir. I like the wave shines, the potential wave shines there. He nearly had it. Okay. Drill.
Yep, there's that jab that we were mentioning earlier. Hamyojo loves using those jabs to set up for the next hit.
Oh, yes. That you can't do that, man. There's too much. There's too much recovery.
He was kind of forced to.
Yeah, he was. But you can't let yourself get into that position because, as you've said previously, if you go off the edge, you deserve to have that stock finished. You don't deserve to come back on. And, you know, Gabe is doing a fantastic job of really closing these out and really trying to finish them with authority.
Yep, not too flashy, keeping it simple, but it's giving him a lot of mileage here. He's not really falling for some of the Sheik tricks. Coming in, getting in a couple of attacks, backing out, waiting for another opportunity. It's good stuff.
That hit and run. It's really giving him a lot of help.
And the way that Gabe's kind of putting on that pressure is making it so that Hamyojo's having no time really to charge the needles.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You're right.
He's just kind of staying in the zone where Hamyojo has to think, if I charge needles, is it going to hurt me? There he gets the kill, and that's his opportunity to charge the needles.
That is his only time at this point. And if he gets loose, there you go. Now he has to do it all over again.
Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily agree with this counter pick. Just because of how small it is, it doesn't give you that much room to charge needles. But, hey, it comes down to player preference in the end.
Right.
Good back air there, Gabe. Eager to close this out. Oh, mixes it up, recovers high instead of going straight for the platform like he usually does. Or straight for the edge, apologies. Oh, tried to get on Randall. Not quite enough momentum from that.
So you have two stocks here. A little bit. This is going to be a difficult mountain to climb at this point.
He's probably going to try fishing for a couple of the gimps. And if that doesn't work, he's going to go for some confirmed combos. There it is. Good forward air to seal that stock. It's just a one stock difference now.
So he hit that at about, what, 90? So that seems like a decent percentage to keep that around. If you could hit it around there, I think once the awareness comes up at that point, then you need to be really careful towards the end. And you have to force yourself even more to take less risks and stay in the middle of the stage.
Well said, Neptune. Oh, gets on Randall. Oh, good. Back on the stage. Wow, I like the way that he used the top part of that forward air's hitbox to get Gabe whenever he's on the platform. Oh, good patience by Gabe, staying in his shield, baiting out that down smash. This could be the end?
No.
Oh, that's going to confirm it.
Good stuff finishing. Good stuff using the tick to down smash to set up that situation where you punish a recovery from Sheik. Fantastic work.